Hello everyone, you're welcome once more to MEPH, your YouTube channel where we solve problems on math covering different topics. And if you're new to this channel, you are highly welcome. Do well to subscribe to this channel and make sure you send the link of this channel to somebody out there that needs his or her math skill to be improved. Alright, so today we are going to be looking at a problem. It's actually on further mathematics because it has to do with an area of permutation and combination, if you have any idea of those. So let's quickly look at the question together. You can pause the video, attempt the problem, and come back to this question. So let's quickly look at. Now the question reads that in how many ways can 9 people be seated if 3 chairs? Okay. Now I'm going to give a quick illustration so that we can be able to use that understanding to solve this. Now let's say we have 3 people instead of 9 people. Okay. And I want to refer to these 3 people as, let's say this is Ada, and this is let's say Nelly, and finally this is Timmy. Okay, and let's say we have just 2 chairs. We have just 2 chairs or 2 spaces for them to stand upon or sit down. So if, let's say, here we have 9, we have 3. But in this case, the number of people, n, is equals to what? 3. And the number of chairs, okay, we can call that arrow is equals to 2. Okay. Now, I want to do it manually. Let's arrange them manually. We can start with Ada. Let me use the letter A for Ada. So we have A, N for Nelly, and Timmy for T. So we can start with Ada first here. So Ada takes the first seat, then followed by what? Nelly. Or we can start with Ada, followed by what? Timmy. So Ada can take the first seat, then followed by Nelly, or followed by what? Timmy. Okay, so that's one arrangement. Now we can also start with who? We can also start with Nelly and put who? Ada. Or we'll start with Nelly and put who? Timmy. So that's also another arrangement. Then finally, we can also start with who? We can also start with Timmy and put Ada next to what? Timmy. So we can also start with what? Timmy and put Ada. Or we can also start with Timmy and also put who? Nelly. So these are all the possible arrangements we can have on arranging Ada, Nelly, and Timmy. So what this gives us is how many ways have we been able to arrange them. We simply have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 ways to this problem. So the answer when we have 3, people and just, 2 chairs, we have our answer as what? 6. But we have a formula with which we can solve. Remember, we had our answer as what? 6 ways. So let's say we have 6 ways. Now for the formula, we can say n permutation r. Okay? So one thing you need to know is whenever you have sitting arrangement, you are dealing with what we call permutation. Okay? So things like sitting arrangement, leaning arrangement, or queuing. Okay? People queuing on a line. Okay? All those have to do with what? Permutation. But when you have things like selection, picking and pairing, okay, you'll be dealing with combination. So using this formula, we have this as n factorial divided We're going to subtract this 2 and minus arrow in bracket factorial. Okay, so how do we use the number of people as 3 and the sitting spaces as 2 to solve this? So all we need to do is n is 3 here, so I have 3 permutation. R is what? 2. So we'll write this using the formula, which we have as what? 3 factorial divided by. Okay, so we have 3 minus what? 3 minus 2. Okay, this sign is called factorial. Alright, so with this now, we can now further simplify. 3 factorial means 3 times will be going downwards, so we'll subtract 1 from 3 is 2 times subtract 1 from 2 is 1. So we'll stop there. Then you can also put your factorial, divide. Now 3 minus 2 is what? 1 factorial. So if you look out, this can cancel out this. So we are left with 3 times 2, which is equal to what? 6 weeks. Alright, so having gotten that, we can now go to the original question. Now for the original question, okay, we have n is going to be what? 9. Okay, 9 people. Then our r is going to be what? We have 3 chairs. So that's what we are going to use, still using the same formula. Now let's quickly input it in this formula and see what we are going to do. So I'm going to have 9 permutation what? 3, which is equal to 9 factorial divide 9 minus 3, okay, factorial. So this will give us, of course, 9 factorial divide 9 minus 3 is going to give us 6 factorial. Alright, so this will be 9 factorial means 9 times. Subtract 1 from this is 8 times. Subtract 1 from this is 7 times. Subtract 1 from this is 6. But I'm not going to go further because I'm seeing 6 factorial, so I'm just going to drop 6 factorial there. So divide by what? 6 factorial. Now the essence is so that I can be able to cancel this and this, which is 1, 1. So we are left with what? 9 times what? 8 times what? 7. And our 9 times 8 is what? 72 times what? 7. Let's see what this gives us. 7 times 8 is 14, so 4 carry 1. 7 times 7 is 49, plus 1 we have is 50. So the number of ways to arrange 9 people seated if 3 chairs are available is 504. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and send this video to somebody who may be of help. I'll see you guys in my next one.